Hello, everyone. This is Archive of 12, and I am just now getting to this. This is a song that came out 4 weeks ago while I was in the process of moving, and I haven't really had the opportunity to truly get to it, but now we're doing it. This is from BP Music, a Sukuna Rap, Jujutsu Flow featuring Shwabadi and Mix WIlliams. So, BP Music hit me up on Twitter when this song first came out, and I couldn't react to it because my computer was broken down. And I was intending on doing a massive catch up after I got my computer put together. But one thing after another at my new place has been going wrong. So I haven't been able to actually do what I've been intending to do on one of my days off, which is to sit down and just record a bunch of reactions. So that's why I'm getting to this 4 weeks later. Almost a full month. But that's okay. Better late than never. I'm looking forward to seeing this because I know that BP was excited to share it with me. And it's got Shwabadi and Mix WIlliams on there. Whenever he's got guests, the that tells you that this is something that should be paid attention to. I mean, honestly, you should be paying attention to him anyway because he's a fantastic artist, and especially if you like Yu-Gi-Oh. Like, this is one of the best rappers you can find for Yu-Gi-Oh out there. He's got some of the best Yu-Gi-Oh songs, period. Assault Mode has kind of been a vibe for me the last couple of, probably the last 2 weeks, honestly. I've listened to that one more than any other song from him. So go listen to him. Go run him up. Go check it out. Link will be in the description below for both his channel and this song, if you want to watch this without my commentary, because we'll be pausing it, we'll be talking about it. And without further ado, let's get started.
You dare attempt to touch me? Know your place, fool.
Tokyo, Kyoto, and Shibuya. In there, told me the Sukuna. King of curses, a malevolent ruler. Certified Jujutsu shooter. The coldest plans that's known to man, nothing more than light and devil. If I might win each time I win your torch to the highest pleasure. That cloud crossed our hometown, lockdown, pipe dream in a high-end era. He stepped profane, I stepped gourmet. Haven't done it since a high-end era. Born with a taste for blood, I spoke and it hold to the smoking gun. If the lessons out of hand, while your grade gets slumped to the schoolyard, brought to a shonen jump. I put a limit on limitless, stopping and I'm stopping. When I live at the pinnacle, bodies will start dropping. Shooting large, the kind of gravity's catastrophic. Only way to explain it, the strongest.
I understand why he was excited about this. Holy crap. Like I said, you guys have to pay attention to this guy, okay? Like, seriously. Do him a good service and go subscribe. He has been on a roll this whole year. Ever since he released I think it was A New Way, which was a Naruto inspired song. Or A New Path, excuse me, A New Path. Ever since he released that, every song that I've heard that's come out this year has been nothing but straight up top tier. So go support this guy, okay? Seriously.
Scramble this metal, the king is awoken. Straight he been releasing these opens. Ears so different, my fingers are broken. But shadows still rise on the motions. Heard he was worthy and heavenly chosen. One fashion that boy get he brought it. Brush with the curses, my energy for it. Best take your devotion. Can you land one hit? Can you hold your own? I can't stop my jujutsu flow. When a king in the ring, you sold your soul. I won't stop my jujutsu flow. Get a boy backed up, but I'm blowing smoke. I can't stop my jujutsu flow. Better know yourself and know your role. I won't stop my jujutsu flow. Can you land one hit? Can you hold your own? I can't stop my jujutsu flow. When a king in the ring, you sold your soul. I won't stop my jujutsu flow. Get a boy backed up, but I'm blowing smoke. I can't stop my jujutsu flow. Better know yourself and know your role. I won't stop my jujutsu flow.
Okay. So, one thing that I've always been critical on is when you have a hook that's going to be 8 bars long. I've always been critical over having a hook that repeats itself. And I will admit, when I first started listening to this, if you notice, there is a bit of a time skip, or a transition, rather. When I first listened to this, I had to listen to it like 3 or 4 times because I actually got caught off guard. I thought that BP didn't repeat, but in fact he did. which kind of goes against what I was going to say, which is like, you know, one of the things that I thoroughly enjoy is when you have a lengthy chorus or hook and you decide to repeat it. That kind of like feels a little cheap, I guess, is the best way to describe it, because it doesn't happen very often, but when you have a hook that actually is made up of 8 independent lines, or if there is a repeated line, it's only the very last line. It shows a lot of skill to be able to craft it. But the thing that threw me off, because I wasn't paying attention, the thing that threw me off was the way he decided to present it. Because the other thing that oftentimes happens is when someone makes those longer hooks that are just repeats, they oftentimes do basically they copy and paste the lyrics. So they record it one time and then just copy it over again. Either they re-sing it the exact same way, or they just copy what they sang for the first 4 bars and put it for the second 4 bars. That's not what he did here. He sang each one, and he did it in a way that was completely independent, which meant that every single time once he repeated himself, every single line was enunciated differently, sung differently, and it made it feel different. So I guess that's the other way to get around like making the chorus sound exactly the same, is rather than just copy paste or re-sing the line the exact same way, sing it in a new, fun, interesting way, and it'll throw me off, because I'm usually pretty good at catching that, but it actually took me a couple of listens to before I realized, no, those are the same lines. Those are the same lines, but they're done in such a completely different way. I thought he was saying different words. It tricked my brain. So if you're going to do that, if you're going to end up like repeating yourself, personally, I would prefer not to hear the same lines again and again. But like, if you're going to do that, do what he did. Sing it in a different way. Don't just copy paste, because that's the easy way out and it's noticeable. Sing the lines in a completely different manner. I can guarantee you it's going to sound so much better. But preferably use completely different bars. In my personal opinion, that sounds more interesting. But that's my personal opinion.
I don't think they understand who they're dealing with. Perhaps another demonstration?
Yeah, malevolence maxed out, minimum outpost, the level in your town. Living the big Billy, I step and I move ground. One search, 7, they fall down. That's clean! Coming straight from the past, folk with me too cold, now they're raising the glass. To me! You don't want me facing your fam, they'll be screaming with their arms up like a hill in a calf. They'll bleed! In there, tall man, expanded the range, no walls contain me! Now the fierce and fit, if you step in the kitchen and cast down the bliss. Lead! Watch how you talk in the face of the king of the curses, I'm not enough for patience. They're about to learn why they rate him the first and the worst, it's the burden of greatness. Open the furnace and flame, I'm hollow wicked basket, I paper wisdom. There's none above me, I'm making claims that if I'm not the strongest, the station's vacant.
This is not the first time that Shwabadi has been featured on a BP Musiq song. The first time I heard BP Musiq was actually his Kyber rap, which Shwabadi was part of. But I have to say, this is probably the most fun that I've heard Shwabadi have on a BP feature. I don't know how many times they've actually collabed. I only know of the Kyber rap for sure. But of the two, he definitely seems like he's having a hell of a lot more fun with the energy in this one. I don't know if that's because of the fact that like BP has improved considerably in his production quality and his rapping, or if that's because of the fact that Shwabadi is really jiving with Sukuna. I don't know which one is which, but like Shwabadi is having a hell of a lot more energy in this one than he did with the Kaiba rap. I liked his toned back rap for Kaiba. It definitely like sort of matched the air of Anti-Villain, which is the name of the song, but it stands in stark contrast to this one. So I like how Shwabadi has like upped his energy for this one and really has provided like a equal performance to what BP did in the beginning, because holy crap, that matters. Like I could have easily seen Shwabadi coming back with a more somber rap, it could have easily gone in a different direction where like he's, instead of channeling a more fun-loving, like taunty, sort of like arrogant rap, he goes with a more villainous, somber, quieter, like darker, edgier rap that doesn't have as much energy to it, but has a lot more malevolence. But I like the fun. I like the energy.
We can chop it up, but I ain't talking conversation. Nah, this only ends one way. It's the same way that I came in. Like, yeah, malevolence maxed out, minimum outpost to level in your town. Living it big, really, I step and I move ground. One touch, sever, they fall down.
Can you land one hit? Can you hold your own? I can't stop my jujutsu flow. When a king in the ring, you sold your soul. I won't stop my jujutsu flow. Get a boy packed up, but I'm blowing smoke. I can't stop my jujutsu flow. Better know yourself and know your role. I won't stop my jujutsu flow. Can you land one hit? Can you hold your own? I can't stop my jujutsu flow. When a king in the ring, you sold your soul. I won't stop my jujutsu flow. Get a boy packed up, but I'm blowing smoke. I can't stop my jujutsu flow. You better know yourself and know your role. I won't stop my jujutsu flow.
I think Mix WIlliams was the one who was doing like the narration for the in-between sections between the verses. Yeah, the VA credits, Mix WIlliams. I was gonna say, because I didn't mention Mix's performance there. I was expecting him to have like a rap performance, but honestly, that makes more sense that he was just on the voiceover. He did a really good job of like setting things up for the voiceover. That was a phenomenal performance. The one thing that, no, actually, no, I was gonna say that the one thing that bothered me was the chorus. But even after listening to it a second time, like the chorus doesn't bother me. Like the fact that the thing repeats, but it repeats in a way that has a completely different vibe from the second time as it does the first, means that it doesn't bother me as much. So for artists that listen to my reactions, if you see this one, take note. Like if you're going to repeat the chorus a second time and extend it from 4 to 8 bars, then do it like BP just did, and like actually re-sing the lines and don't just copy paste. But as I said before, I definitely prefer if all the bars are different, or if you're going to repeat the last one, if you're going to repeat one, repeat the last one, so that way it's 7 or 6 different lines, and then the fourth and the 8th one are repeated. But I don't know. To me, that just sounds like auditorially pleasing. But to each their own. Regardless, if you're going to repeat it, do what BP did and actually sing those lines. Don't just copy paste them. It sounds so much better. But anyway, that's going to be it for me. Thank you for joining me. I am Ark Alpha 12, and I will see you in the next video.